Okay, I think we're about ready to go. I should probably unmute in the Discord so Parry can hear me. But, good evening! How are the levels? How are the levels? I don't know. How are we doing tonight, y'all? Yeah, we got new emotes now. We got the D&D cast. It's yeah, it says you're muted and deafened. Am I? I'm coming through, right? I'm worried about everything.
Oh, my bad. I was deafened on my end. I was wondering why I couldn't hear you over here.
No, we good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Should we just get into this?
Your thing, yeah.
Exciting. How are we doing today, everyone?
I'm doing pretty good. Unproductive, but I kind of needed a day like this.
Yeah.
In a corner of that small, dark room.
Oh, they don't need us this
Sholmes
week.
and I waited with bated breath.
Maybe next week.
In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern's shutter, and the room slowly came into view.
Sholmes
was
and
staring
Wilson.
intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
Oh Christ, I forgot about the gunshots.
Yeah.
On board the steamship.
Damn, we haven't even started acting, but thanks for the hydrate.
Oh Christ, thanks Arno. Oh god, here we go again.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality.
Yo, Sholmes, what the fuck?
He may have some gadgets.
Holy shit.
By the victim himself, I would venture. Well, what have we here?
Who are you, and what do you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait.
Shh. That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What? Don't be absurd. This is murder. I need cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Who are you, and where have you come from?
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world. Sherlock Sholmes. I presume you must have heard of me.
Oh shit. Here we go. Oh, why is my...
Gotta say, the character designs on this ship are a lot better than the last detective ship I saw.
Fair enough.
Holy shit, what the fuck was Catriel?
Oh, that's what...
Yep!
Hey, yeah. We don't have to censor anybody with Super Monkey Ball cover art, so
Yeah. The last detective the last detective game I saw in this universe,
Yeah.
broadly speaking. Is this canon to Leighton?
I don't think so, but I mean, Leighton is canon to Ace Attorney if the crossover is anything to go by.
Right.
I don't know.
So, my head is throbbing.
Because
Oh, sorry. You go on.
apparently the Ace Attorney crossover is canon to the Leighton universe, but it's not canon to the Ace Attorney universe. However that works, I don't understand that.
I didn't know that.
I think that's what they said. I could be wrong.
Okay, but then that still means that it's like how it's like second level canon or whatever. It's like tiered canon, I guess. Like everything from this is canon. Everything from Ace Attorney is canon to Leighton, but not the other way around. Like when the Marvel TV shows reference the films, but not the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Leighton is canon to Phoenix Wright is not canon to Leighton. Wait, no, the other way around. Phoenix Wright is canon to Leighton is not canon to Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney, whatever.
Something like that. Anyway.
Yeah. We've gone on a tangent. I apologize.
It's alright.
What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. Is it us? Are we gonna be the culprit again? Wait. I can't move. Holy shit, we are gonna be the fucking... Oh, yep!
Hey, yeah. Twice in one game.
What the... Why am I in handcuffs?
Are we sure we're not Maya's descendant instead of Phoenix's?
Huh.
Anyway, I joke. I think this is one of the sailor guys. So if you want to do a Russian accent,
Yeah, I can give that a go. I did that for... I've forgotten his name. Anyway, so you wake up now, hmm? We have
I was right.
Yeah, nice. We have to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are true cold-blooded man. You found me then. Duh. We found you, and now you pay. Criminal. How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe, hmm? Sorry. Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is, hmm? No, I'll tell you everything.
I don't remember if this is I think this is Sasato, maybe. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you.
It's gonna be the himbo.
Okay, it is.
Oh no, okay, no, maybe not. Isn't that...
Nope. Okay.
Good shout.
My intuition's good today, apparently. Why'd you do it? Why'd you take his life?
Mr. Sato. Wait, what did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Where's Kazuma? No! No, we're not fucking mirroring it already, are we? You pretend you do not know. You are the wolf in sheep's pelt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses.
Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. We're Miaing it.
We really are being fucking Maya in this one.
Here, in this very cabin. It was bolted shut from the inside.
His body? Please, do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead? But he can't be. And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think I...
Didn't know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please!
I mean,
Did I cut out?
I'm going down the wrong path. No. Oh shit, okay. No! I can't do it. I haven't got the fucking Kazuma. It was just 2 short weeks ago. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble?
Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study?
And what about the handcuffs, Kazuma? It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was gonna die.
Yes, I still can't quite believe that.
Bad news, Arno.
I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look.
Wow!
Listen.
We are not ouchie.
We're not that little of a man, but...
Dear God. Hey, honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Jesus.
Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you.
I'm not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway.
They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure.
I have one question as well, actually.
Yes.
Do you think the bandana was flowing even after he died?
Maybe, although if we were going by our theory before, with it just being like his will or his force or whatever,
yeah.
I don't know how well that goes after death.
Yeah. Oh, we've got the court record already. I'll look at that later. Sorry,
Yeah.
I get excited.
Fair enough.
What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady?
From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba, you mean?
From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away.
No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. Best that only you and I know about this.
I suppose so.
Anyway, it's about time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you'd better get in there, I think. It won't be for long.
2 weeks later.
Anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze.
Yeah, yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it.
Stop worrying. I tell you what. Why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper?
What?
And I can stick it over the wardrobe door once you're inside.
I don't know. We've only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. We'll leave you at the next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer. No, I'm not a murderer! It's us again, Arno. We are the accused again, Arno. Duh, you said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on this ship, but murdering my best friend? My roommate? No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. Yeah, bad news about the victim as well, Arno. Susato-san. Yeah, bad news, dude.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Please, tell me what happened. I need to know.
Very well. There is something I would like to ask of you, too. Unmurder him right now.
Oh, those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. I'm not gonna go where my brain is. I'm gonna have to go where my brain is going because I've already fucking highlighted it. And not in the same way Kazuma used to. I was wondering what shots this boyfriend were in sepia. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. Oh, we're rolling straight into it, huh?
We're really in it now.
Hell yeah. He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. And these handcuffs. They think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer?
When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside.
What do you mean?
There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside.
What a miserable little cabin.
Yeah. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls.
You can't charge me, Your Honor. I'm in denial.
I mean, that's as good a fucking argument as any.
Yeah.
What?
Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation?
This is impossible. How did he die then? What happened exactly?
Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances?
Please, Susato-san, you have to tell me. They were sharing a bed. Sorry, I'm just I'm just thinking. Or did he make him sleep in the closet the whole time?
The cause of death is still undetermined.
Oh my god, is this case a metaphor for Ryunosuke coming out of the closet? They don't know how he died?
The ship's doctor's examining the body, but of course he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call.
So presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then?
That's true, yes.
That bitch did it. Hang on, sorry, one second. I'm gonna turn down the game. Oh, I can't turn down the. I'm gonna have to go about this manually. I think the game audio might be just a little bit too loud, I'm not sure.
Maybe.
There we go, okay. That's hopefully better. That fucking... That witch with the duck hat. I've forgotten her name.
She's Shanghai, though.
Yeah, well, she fucking Shanghaied our romance. It sounds like poison.
Okay, fair enough. I have no evidence to disprove this.
Yeah, except for the fact you've beaten the game.
Yeah. No evidence that I can say.
Yeah, fair. Okay, yeah. I'm at the wild accusations point. I'm like Arno said, I'm at the denial point. This is clearly a hate crime, which means that no confused gay boy in love could have committed it, Your Honor. Can't anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma?
Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone.
Please.
Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all.
Whoops, I was trying to plug your stream, but I accidentally put my link to my Twitch in there.
Whoops.
In the other server. I fixed it, don't worry.
Nice. You smothered him with your love. Jesus Christ, Arno! Well, yes, I was, but I was in the closet.
He'd always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning.
That was his nickname for me. He used to call me his training.
I was waiting outside his cabin, as I have every day so far on this voyage. But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't.
Moving on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you fucking dare.
Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door, I wonder?
I knocked, but there was no reply. I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. Crewman forced the cabin door open when we managed to get inside.
What was in there? Oh, right.
There was Kazuma-sama, collapsed on the floor.
Yeah, bandana's not flowing.
You guys have a stronger will than I. I was only stopped by the fact that typing takes longer than talking. Fair enough.
And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow.
I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe.
This is all very hard to believe for me too, trust me.
Now I've told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question.
Yeah, alright. My head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing. I'm still throbbing like anything. Sorry, hang on a second. I've just been sent a thing. Just want to see what this is.
This is very hard to believe you were in the closet this whole time. You're obviously very gay. True, Anna. True.
Sorry.
So good.
It's very hard to believe that you're in the closet the whole time. I feel so heavy. I'm still throbbing like... It's still throbbing like anything. Oh!
Why are you even on board the ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time.
had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing?
No. That would have been impossible, obviously.
Yes, of course.
Kazuma invited me. We were roommates.
Oh my gosh, they were roommates.
He wanted us to go to England together.
He actually asked you?
Jealous?
But why?
I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself.
I don't understand.
Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you? Squid Games.
It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself.
Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious.
You have a talent for it. I can assure you of that.
But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer.
Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there?
Well, no, definitely not.
On a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then...
Say it. Then what?
Nothing. Forget it.
Huh?
Kazuma-sama he was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you.
Yeah, maybe. But something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then. It was darker than I've ever seen it before. Susato-san. I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you, my stowing away on this ship, I mean.
I know Kazuma-sama. I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association.
Those are the exact words he uses. That's exactly right, yes. Word perfect, in fact.
If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin?
Well, the thing is... I don't really remember. Oh. Kazuma brought me something to eat just like he always did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. Wow! He really did make him sit and stay in the wardrobe.
Damn.
After that, I...
Fell asleep?
Well, yes.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed?
Oh, well, yes. I know it sounds unbelievable. Really, I do, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Okay, I think I've already sort of got a picture of what's going on.
Really?
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's... Please, forget it.
Susato-san, you have to believe me. I didn't do it.
I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there's no one else who could possibly have done this.
Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen? I can't take this.
Don't try to go anywhere. Jesus. Jesus. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen.
I'm sorry. But Cosmo was killed right under my nose here. And I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around? My hands tied while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that to happen.
Well, what do you propose to do then?
I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. So, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to excuse me. Oh. Oh. What the?
That was a Susato takedown.
That's it.
Fucking threw me on the floor.
Susato what? What martial art form is that? Susato, she just said.
I'm going to need you to prove it.
God's sake, Arno. Sorry? Prove it? It hasn't even been written yet.
Yes, your innocence. I need evidence.
But how am I supposed to...
You've forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago. You successfully defended yourself in a court of law.
I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. There's only one thing it could be. I mean, this... You can see the remnants of the glue we used to stick this over the wardrobe doors. Although it wasn't proper glue, of course, we didn't have any of that with us. So I pulverized some rice into a paste to use instead. But to a stowaway like me, every single grain of rice represents precious rations. That's why I spread it as thinly as I possibly could. I couldn't bear to waste any. I need to stop doing this because I'm going to break the order of things again, aren't I? I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. I
mean, we're in investigation mode right now. I don't...
Oh, right, yeah. There's no penalties.
No penalties as of right now, yeah.
Okay, whoops.
Yes.
Alright then, how about this?
You can't trick me with something irrelevant like that.
Oh. I'd better try to come up with something more convincing. Otherwise, I get the feeling she'll throw me on the floor all over again. And I'm already on the floor.
The way you're looking at me. I think perhaps I didn't throw you hard enough.
Wow. No, it was definitely hard enough. Let me show you something else. But you threw me so hard, my vision is inverted. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors?
Oh, yes, it was. I remember clearly.
I thought so. Kazuma always puts it in place whenever I went to sleep in there. Jesus Christ. Just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. While he was sleeping? So naturally he did the same last night as well. Hold on. Kazuma is such a dick! The door locks! He didn't need to sleep in the closet!
Well, I mean...
There was no need to... There was no need to make him sit in the closet and then fucking put... That's just trolling at that point. He's just like... He was just gonna get to the end of this journey and be like, yeah, by the way, the door locks.
Jesus.
So naturally, he did the same last night as well.
Yeah. Yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them.
But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own.
Yes, that's quite true.
In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma.
Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you.
It was especially when I was sprawled out so... whatever on the floor. Thank you, Suzata-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up?
Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least.
Thank you. So you finally believe me?
I'm sorry. No.
What?
I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position.
What does she think I am? A magician? That's like 4 games in. That's
I was gonna...
That's the 4th game.
Say that's a considerably long ways away.
Yeah.
For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same.
Alright, let's get to work, Suzata-san.
Please don't misunderstand me. I still have many doubts.
Oh.
I shall be watching you, to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example.
Right. Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I will avenge your death.
Alright, let's look around.
Oh, I like this menu.
Yeah. Nice and snappy.
Suzato-san, about this.
I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. But we don't have time to waste on anything else. We must find clues.
She looks serious. Really quite deadly serious. Well.
Yep, let's get to work, I guess.
Yep. Okay, so I have thoughts. Ooh, okay.
Yep.
So I think sleeping powder in Riske's food. But then that would have... I don't know.
It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san?
Oh god, Ami's playing now too. I'm gonna have to juggle. Because I want to hear what she's thinking about the later parts of the game too.
Ooh.
Oh no.
She's streaming?
No, she's not streaming. She's just typing in the spoiler chat.
Oh, okay. Same pattern. Did you just go by a grass type of some sort? I think living isn't quite the right description.
Oh, no, I suppose not. Although it must have been rather exciting making this voyage in your own secret hideout.
Trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So, yeah, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception.
But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin.
No, sadly not.
Oh dear, that won't do.
Oh, what's the matter, Susato-san?
Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused I forget to look around properly.
We already looked around. Just thought that we literally had to click on the arrow to look around.
Yep.
We don't need this tutorial.
Yeah, that's not... Fucking hiccup, that's not good.
I suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you not, Naruto-san?
Nope.
Nope, we already did it.
Sure, careful look all around using B and M.
Yes, of course.
Bowel movements?
Also, damn, I see she got Kazuma's screen technique. She can just summon. She can summon it too.
What the fuck, Susato-san? What am I seeing?
Don't worry about it. Now let's investigate all corners of this cabin.
Wait, what if I touch... Oh, handcuffs. I can't touch this screen.
Not this time.
Yeah, let's do that. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. What? Bowel movement. Okay, it's colonoscopy imaging. Did Kazuma write that before he died? It looks like it's written in ink.
He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spilling.
This is very, Study in Scarlet. But this is pretty much, like, spot on, like, the first Sherlock Holmes story. I like it.
This game does have a lot of references to that, of course, you know, since...
Yeah.
I mean, of course, obviously.
Sherlock Holmes and Wilson are characters.
Yeah.
Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it.
I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a clue in his final moments, was he? I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing. You should have learned English.
I don't think that's Japanese, Naruto-san. Or English.
What? Then what language is it?
It pains me to admit it, but I don't know.
It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? Oh, cool! Oh. I like
it
that.
does mark the things you've already examined, which is very helpful.
Very helpful.
I forget if the trilogy also added that. The trilogy re-released the original games, but it's very helpful here, of course.
Yeah. The books have fallen over on the shelf, look. They've all toppled the same way.
What's this? A statue of some god of the sea? Although he's fallen over as well.
Yeah, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked and everything mown down at once. Why do you look happy about that?
Wonder if... Perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training, do you think?
Moving swiftly on. I seriously doubt it.
And perhaps... it was you, Naruto-san, in a fit of rage?
I've been in a wardrobe.
I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. Could the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case, I wonder?
Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess.
What was it you were just saying about me fucking tampering with the crime scene, Susato? Actually, you know what? Maybe Arno's right. Maybe this is blood. Maybe this is like that other detective game with not red colored blood. The one we don't mention because you don't like it that much.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I think that's some kind of a ventilator. Opening for a ventilator. A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin.
Isn't that a little odd?
What do you mean?
Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is... If that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin.
Yes, it would appear to. You're right.
But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside.
That's true. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough, or something like that?
I suppose. Maybe that's it. What's this?
This is, yes, it's a bell cord contraption, I think.
What do you mean, contraption?
I read about it in a book I was studying that talked about life in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this, which you can pull to ring a bell to summon servants.
Really? That sounds almost magical. Shall we give it a little try?
Yes. In the interest of cultural research, obviously.
Where is he?
I suppose nobody comes for lowly Japanese people like us.
Damn.
No,
Or maybe there's a maybe we're all busy with a murder right now. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it's just that everybody's busy, that's all. Hang on, I just want to see what happens if I go for move. Oh. I'm in handcuffs and under house arrest by the crew, not to mention Susato-san's constant glares. I think it's fair to say I'm stuck in this cabin, for the time being at least. I should focus on investigating here to see what I can find out. I'm guessing there's no... Yeah, there's nothing new.
Yeah.
Hey Chris, welcome in. Yep.
This chapter indeed.
We are on this chapter.
Yeah, we might as well just keep examining for now. She's just gonna tell us to
The saddest chapter of them all.
This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing.
London Diary. Poor Kazuma, he didn't even make it to his destination.
It looks as though the last entry is incomplete.
Which means... What? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue.
Hey-ya! It's out of the question.
What?
Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts.
But what if it's something important? Something relevant to the case? Alright, I won't read it. That's going to end up biting us, isn't it?
For Kazuma-sama.
I don't like prying into people's personal matters either, but in this case...
But, you know...
Isn't the need for clues more important? Yes.
Oh, here he is.
Who's that? He wasn't there a minute ago. As far as I can tell, it looks like he might be European.
Oh, how did he...
You've noticed the man too, have you? I've no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious and tall, suspiciously tall.
Son, don't tell me.
He might be a clue.
You really don't know who that is?
Well, no, I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all. I'm very cultured like that. He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. And is he investigating Kazuma's desk, or is he just playing on it? I can't tell.
Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him.
Am I just imagining it, or does Susata-san look almost uncontrollably excited? I think you're imagining it, dude. Okay, no, maybe.
Wait, I expect that you've noticed already, but just in case. If you press space on people when they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them.
What are you talking about? Alright then, I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself.
Oh, please do.
Now, if I remember right, you called this character months ago.
Maybe. Maybe.
Excuse me.
It's not like I knew Kazuma was gonna die, so that way I wouldn't be taking up too many main character slots.
Oh. Excuse me, do you have a moment? He's walking on stilts.
Shh, this is a critical point in my investigation. Yes.
Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly.
Yes, perhaps that would be for the best.
Oh. Well!
Greetings! I hope I haven't kept you long.
What exactly were you doing on Kazuma's desk just now?
I see. Fascinating.
Sorry? What do you see? Feels like he's looking right through me.
Oh yes, everything is clear now. The train of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have crystallized. You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh boy. Sorry? What?
And now, whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament.
Oh, well, that's true at least.
But how?
How the deuce did I know that, perhaps?
Even his pipe is steampunk.
Yeah. It was really a most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining.
Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else?
But of course, a great many things. There is no mystery, my dear madam. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being as you are a merciless revolutionary. You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake, and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower. And
And when the beribboned occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life too.
Hi, Poke. Ollie just met my boyfriend. My other boyfriend.
Hey, Poke.
Yes, I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes.
Just to be clear, you are talking about me, are you?
Certainly I am.
Which Pokemon you playing, Poke?
Do you see another in this cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name?
I don't even see one person who fits the bill.
It's me, actually.
Ooh, X, cool.
So it's true. It was you who did this to Kazuma-sama.
What?
And you're plotting a revolution too.
What?
It's shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked.
No, listen, there's no way I...
Aiyah! Bonk. Now explain yourself. Tell me everything.
Hell yeah, Poke, eat the rich. This is ridiculous.
Did you do it?
For pity's sake, open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously.
Forgive me.
And as for you, what kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head.
Ah, but was I not right?
Yes, you were not right.
Whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not?
Well, yes, maybe.
Ha! There you have it, you see. What do you make of that, hmm?
Well, to be honest, this ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So, I'm not really sure you could call it deduction, it's more plain observation.
Indeed, an observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trifles, you see. I announce my findings with a brassy certitude. And more often than not, I'm right.
I don't think you introduced yourself.
Ah, my apologies. How remiss of me. I am none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women and non-binaries the world over.
Hell yeah, get the rep in.
The inimitable Sherlock Sholmes.
I love the voice. Thank you.
So, it's really you? The actual Sherlock Sholmes? The very same. The inimitable actual Sherlock Sholmes.
Do you know this man, Suzata-san?
Most famous detective in the world? Naruhodo-san, of course I do! There's nobody who hasn't heard of him.
Well, what planet have I been living on then?
We must ask him what he's deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure.
Oh boy. Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this?
We could talk, but we also have other stuff to examine. It's your call.
First things first. Mr. Sholmes, what do you make of this?
Quiet. When I'm ruminating in the course of my deductions, nothing must disturb my mind.
Oh, so sorry.
Ah, Indian curry, perhaps?
What's he ruminating on? The lunch menu? Yep, let's get back to
The planet of Russia.
Fucking Russia. Right, was there anything else to examine over here? I don't think so.
Also, yes, this is Herlock's theme playing right now. Get used to it. You'll love it. You'll love it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a very large traveling case, isn't it?
Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me.
Memories? What do you mean?
This was my mother before the accident.
Oh.
Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case. Yeah, I'm digging it.
Ah, yes, I see it says this way up, in Japanese.
Which, in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewman wouldn't be able to read. I was turned over and over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here.
Oh dear, being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds.
Well, it was less painful than a Susato takedown. Alright, what have we got here? What is this? What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. Whatever the thing was, it appears to have been broken clean in two.
The glass is in such a beautiful color. Looks like a cute little Natsuke fastener from a kimono outfit.
I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him, would he? He's already carrying me around.
And the mark beside it, what is it, I wonder? That's sort of brick-like hue.
Yeah, you're right. It is the colour of a brick, isn't it? Or colour of brick. Even though I don't see anything of the same colour anywhere else in the cabin. These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Baraya. Baraya? Baraya.
I think it's Buria. Like
Buria.
I think it's a Russian thing.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Buria.
It's essentially a list of requests from the captain to all the passengers on board.
Don't stow away. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Shit, I'm both of those!
I was gonna say, am I classified as a dangerous object or a pet?
What? Why are you staring at me?
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous... I forgot about this line! I can't believe I fucking predicted that. Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet?
Fucking shit. I'm too good at this. I'm too good at my job.
Was that prediction or...
No, I forgot. I deadass forgot. Or maybe it was like a subconscious
Barry's
thing.
a psychic. Okay.
I can't decide.
Well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. I mean, to be fair, there's nothing in the rules that says no stowaways. Technically, you're fine. I want to see if this has any different dialogue now. These books are provided for the entertainment of whoever is occupying the cabin, I suppose.
You must be well looked after. You mustn't damage any of the ship's property.
I wasn't gonna! It wasn't me who knocked him over.
Well, anyway, I feel much better now that they're neatly lined up. I can't relax when things are in a mess.
The gap there is bothering me so much. Like, what is stopping that book just falling down?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. I'm investigating thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. That's my dinner from last night, a roast chicken. It was really tasty.
Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But, did you eat it on the floor here?
I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I ate at the table, of course. Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor.
But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he?
No, that's right.
Sure, like some kind of cock. I need to stop myself.
Oh, God. So that's right. So he didn't touch it, for fuck's sake. Which meant all the more for me.
Oh no! Does that mean?
Pokes puncture.
I'm sorry.
Poor Kazuma-sama spent his last night on Earth with an empty belly? It's just too horrible.
Now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach. Okay.
What are we thinking?
He got the chicken, which was laced with sleeping powder or some sort of sleeping drug, but he doesn't like chicken, so that's why we were knocked out in the cabin. The idea was he'd be drugged and out cold when he was, so it would be easier to kill him, is what I'm thinking. I investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of it. Really?
Wait. There we go.
Oh, okay.
When it's blinking, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing on this table at all. Plate and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason.
Yeah, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still. No, wait a minute.
What is it?
That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all.
So then perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama.
No! She's so quick to jump to that conclusion. She just does not want to believe us.
She's very sus. But
she did it. Say, the Japanese word for justice. The brushstrokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma. Well, I mean, at the very least, she's true.
Yes, his calligraphy was always a reflection of his heart. Yet can you really look at those characters without feeling shame, knowing who drew them so thoughtfully?
Of course I can! I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to?
Even though you stowed away on this ship?
Now you're gonna bring that up, are you? I can't win. Yeah, that's the attitude you want, leading into a trial of... your second in a row trial of murder.
I mean, I don't know how we're gonna have a trial if we're on a fucking boat, but, you know.
Boat court!
Things have happened like this.
That's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it.
Yeah, he was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is his soul.
I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this trip.
I suppose that just shows how important it was to him. And now he's gone, but I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. Poke gets it! And Arno gets it! Everyone gets it! Boat caught! Boat caught! I think... oh, no, I can still investigate the door, can't I?
When I went for help and the crewman forced the door open, this bolt had been firmly closed.
It's quite a small bolt and not particularly sturdy. And it just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, with the door bolted, there'd be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. It's no wonder everyone suspects me. When she glares at me like that, I feel tense all up and down my spine. I remember reading once in a detective novel, the culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across from outside the room in a situation like this.
Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid.
When she glares at me like that, I feel pins and needles all up and down my spine. Is the last thing to investigate just the dude now?
I believe so. So if you want to talk to Sholmes first, you can.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the smart thing to do, just in case that dude overwrites it. Let's try presenting him with this first.
I've never seen anything like this. Most extraordinary writing. You said the same earlier this morning, I think.
Indeed, but
its uncommonness is so remarkable, I felt the need to say it anew. Yes, I do believe these characters may be a crude attempt at a Japanese script.
What?
Miss Naruhodo, I don't like to be the one to tell you this, but I think Mr. Sholmes is trying to say that your handwriting is a little untidy.
Is he making fun of me? Amazing. Great detective. So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again?
Indeed, I am none other than the one and only Sholmes.
Oh, I see. You're German? Herlock, was it?
No, I have no hair. I mean, I have hair. Please, call me Sholmes. You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication.
Oh my god, it's the rant. Oh, they just fucking just moved some letters around for everything to do with this dude except fucking Watson, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes. I mean, there are some, like, characters that they have to change, but most of them, yeah. I guess it's just the important ones were the ones that mattered.
Mm.
Oh yes, Rant's magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interest articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I have it sent from England especially.
Ah, yes, here it is. The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes. So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories, then?
Indeed I am.
And you've read so many of your own stories, you've started to think you really are a detective?
Make no mistake, I'm not the poor-suited fellow you take me for.
Good deduction.
Your inference is backward.
Backward?
My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine.
You have a biographer, do you?
Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London.
Dr. Wilson.
I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late. Why, this very moment, I am returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown.
Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not.
Deduction, you see, is to me a science, logical reasoning in its purest form. A science?
Really?
The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in his subject.
Ah, the Japanese dub got it. Got the dub. The Japanese version got it. Got the
yeah.
And then
they
it's
only had the shuffle thing. They only really had to shuffle things around for the English stuff, I guess.
It's so weird though, because I'm pretty sure Sherlock is like, what's the word?
It's kind of, sort of public domain.
Public domain. I was gonna say open source.
But also, like, the estate The Conan Doyle estate, I believe it's called, is also very, like, infamously kind of weird about things.
Fair enough.
So, you know, better not poke that can of worms, I guess.
Yeah.
Is what they were thinking.
A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture. Fingernails, arm sleeves, furrows in the skin. All these things are data.
Right.
And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. I demonstrated only a few short moments ago.
How can he look me in the eye and claim that?
So you see, I have a turn both for observation and for deduction, and fame. That is what makes me the one and only, Sherlock Sholmes.
He can't even get his own name right. Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet?
I managed to deduce anything, my dear fellow. Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Sherlock Sholmes.
I see. In other words, I'm in these now because of this idiot. I mean, him. Because of this himbo.
Yeah. When I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all of the crew members to force the cabin door open. And I concealed myself among their number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective Sherlock Sholmes was on board. And the handcuffs seem to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo. The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, two facts were immediately apparent to me.
Oh, really? 2 facts, you say? Oh. Oh. Sorry. Marvelous Adventures of the Himbo Detective in a Gay Disaster. Oh, I wish I'd called the stream that.
maybe the next one.
I'll need to make a note of it, because that is excellent. Mr. Sholmes, tell us, please. What 2 facts were apparent to you when you came into this cabin this morning?
Ah, yes. But first, let us be precise. The 2 facts in question were immediately apparent to me.
Yes, I understand, but what were they?
Allow me to elucidate. The 2 facts I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number 1, the cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of the question. Number 2, the victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance.
Hold on, Mr. Sholmes, what made you think the victim was Russian?
Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor.
Yeah, what does that say?
I don't speak. That is the Russian word for wardrobe.
Oh. Do you... Oh, sorry, that's you.
Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian? In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian.
His victim was Russian because his ethnic features are similar to those of you, a Russian. Kazuma was Russian, was he?
Initially, I considered Garderob maybe the name of a killer, a certain Robert Gard, perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least.
I mean, fair.
Where you found Mr. Naruhodo sleeping soundly. Quite so. I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer.
Garderobe. Makes sense. Why is it that I'm Russian too?
I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is a traditional dress of the Russian people.
Jesus!
Our school uniforms are a traditional dress of the Russian people? I had no idea.
And I had no idea a detective could get something so wrong.
I took a photograph of the victim and the message, that I might analyze it for possible hidden details. This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed.
Yeah, Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I've actually seen him like this. The killer's actually going to be someone called Robert Guard, isn't it?
Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, yes, thank you. Photograph of the crime scene has been entered into the court record. Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes?
What, pray?
You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a... When you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all of that...
Ah, yes, the train of reasoning that led me to the truth.
Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me, do you think?
Certainly, if it interests you.
How many times? I'm not Russian and I don't speak Russian. Can we talk about your deduction before? The things you concluded about me, I mean.
Ah, the now famously accurate troubling predicament that you find yourself in.
Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16 part?
Ah, yes, the more sordid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads... Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai.
Shanghai, huh?
This vessel made a port called Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered.
Since when was Kazuma a Russian?
It sounds like Mr. Sholmes concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor. It was a simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. One who had killed the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, villain Bolshevik! Sir,
No, how could it be me? I don't look anything like this man, just look at his face!
Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all, Therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well.
Oh my god!
This fucking idiot, I love him.
And I know he's around for like the long haul, because when we were looking at the fucking outfits earlier, I know he's in the second game.
Yeah. Oh, Sholmesy, we're really in it now.
I struggle to say, is he our Gumshoe, because I feel like Gumshoe was at least competent.
The best way I've heard Sholmes described is that he has 2 brain cells floating around in that headspace of his, and occasionally they make friction. And he has a genuinely like genius deduction. Most of the time, he's just fucking around.
I love him.
Yeah.
Please.
And I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. May I say more?
Furthering the investigation by literally 0%. I mean, listen, yes, but
I feel like I've learned some stuff. The fact this Russian dude that we are was coming via Shanghai, where someone.
It's in our evidence list. It's gotta come into play.
Huh?
I mean, it's in our evidence list. It has to come into play.
Yeah. Well, that's because I'm a stowaway, you idiot.
What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower? Ah, yes, the journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the article. These the man has perpetrated thus far, and those he has plotted.
Sorry, I'm I'm trying to take it in, but I'm just thinking about the 2 brain cells thing.
Yeah. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was included. There could be no mistake. I mean, hey, same with me, the brain cells thing. That's why I relate to him.
No, but you do video essays. You do
Exactly,
well thought out video essays, and then also
Exactly,
shitpost videos as well, like the fucking highlights.
Yeah.
It's well balanced.
Fair enough.
Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder?
And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan?
Also quite clearly stated here in the article. Bolshevik has recently returned after a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan.
Where even is it, anyway? No, they've... You haven't done any Ace Attorney video essays, have you?
Not yet, no. I want to at some point, but I have a lot of plans for stuff I want to do, so we'll see.
I still highly recommend the Paradise Killer one. All of them, really. Anyway, sorry, I'm gushing. I apologize.
If I'm allowed, I'll put my channel link in the.
Yeah, by all means. I don't think the bot should block you. If it does, I can take care of that.
Okie doke.
This Afghanistan place. Would Afghanistan have been a... Afghanistan would have been a country at this point, right? I mean, obviously it would have done.
Yeah.
Is it around a point where it was like newly formed or whatever, maybe? I'm just trying to figure out historically stuff.
Not sure off the top of my head.
It's possible, I guess. I don't know.
Here, take the paper for yourself, as a little memento of this great deduction.
Oh, thank you.
I've absorbed all that is of interest to me within its pages, but I see no rubbish bin nearby.
The article about the revolutionary has been entered into the court record.
And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well.
On the back?
Shut eye over it sometime if the interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret.
I think I'll read it now.
Oh. This is interesting.
Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san?
Well, no. I mean, it looks like it might be interesting.
I can't read a single word, I'm afraid.
No, nor can I, but look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think?
She is very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you? Ones I can't read, yes.
I don't know, I can't make any sense of it. Is that Drake? I'm just reaching at this point. Everything ties back to her.
I'm glad you've noticed this article.
Hey, what are you doing in here? I mean, I'm glad to have you, but...
Yeah. Allow me to give you a short summary on its contents.
She was as shocked as I was.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. He pops up everywhere, this Mr. Sholmes, fuck's sake!
It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova.
Why are Russian names so hard to remember?
It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing room. Wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles. Also, thank you for the sub, Chris.
Yeah. It's a shame we missed the chicken little goal, but I'm definitely over it. Oh, how much is 20,000 rubles?
I have no idea, but I'm quite sure. It must be an unbelievable sum of money.
Susato-san's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves.
The tiara is the property of the Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara. They've requested international assistance at all ports with sailings to Great Britain. Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country?
It does seem to be the Russian thing to do. Alright.
I'm having way to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruhodo.
The article about the ballerina has been entered into the court record. Okay.
Alright.
I guess that was the article he was talking about.
Yeah. You can still examine that if you want, but...
Hey, look, it's me! I've revolutionized my face!
I'm afraid I can't read a word of Russian.
No, me neither. I have no idea what any of this says.
The pair of you floundering is a sorry sight. Allow me to offer some assistance. The article on the front page of this newspaper is concerned with a fearsome Russian revolutionary.
I kind of wish I'd saved this for, like, when I was in court or whatever, like, before he shows up to give his testimony, just to have him pop up. Ah, well.
It reads, Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai.
Yes, you told us that before.
It reveals also, those who see the man's beard with their own eyes never live to tell the tale. Oh my goodness, he is fearsome.
Also, Poke's right, get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Well, presumably the newspaper photographer was alright, wasn't he?
The solution is obvious, of course. If he despises his beard to that degree, he need only shave it off.
Oh my god, you precious dolt.
I'm not quite sure it's the problem, Mr. Sholmes.
Beloved doofus. It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it! But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to just glance at the article. Maybe there might be a picture or two.
Alright.
I'm just now realizing her name was Drake because duck. Wait, was it Drake? It's been a week, I've forgotten.
No, it was Giselle Brett, the Swan Lady.
Brett? Why did I think it was Drake? Because I thought Duck. Damn it. Okay, I don't know why her name was Brett.
I believe it's a reference, but I don't know.
Let's just ignore that. Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you?
Kazuma? Ah, yes, the victim. Did you notice anything useful? Anything at all?
Anything Russian, maybe?
Observe for a moment the desktop of the victim.
Oh yeah, he had his eyes right up against that notebook that Susato told us not to read.
Oh, yeah.
We see the victim was engaged in penning some text.
London Diary. Kazuma was keeping notes of the trip. Don't throw me! Ah, but... I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people.
Ah, tragic. And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading. Well...
You mean you've read it already?
It's my business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese.
Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what a Susato takedown is.
Yeah, well...
Susato-san, aren't you gonna throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns?
I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. What on earth do you mean?
Okay, have a good night, Anno. Thanks for coming by.
Chat was right. Everybody's gay for this man.
Yep. Life is so unfair.
Anna.
Except for Ryunosuke. He's the only one who's not, like, enamored.
Anyway, to return to the matter at hand. Namely, this diary belonging to the victim. It would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray, be precise as to details.
Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese.
A smattering, dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara, bonsai, Mikado, nado. I trust you're suitably impressed. But this diary is littered with complicated-looking characters, of which I can read precisely none.
So, what was all that showing off about before then?
You would be so kind to show me. I would be happy to read it to you, Mr. Sholmes.
What the fuck?
Damn it. I'm much obliged, my dear madam. The final entry here in Kazuma-sama's diary consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads... 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound.
A whistling sound?
These are very deep waters. Pray, go on.
I have a feeling he literally means the sea.
The second sentence reads... 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
Oh. Oh. A speckled band? What on earth does that mean?
I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before. The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring... to the lattice there on the wall. It connects to the adjoining cabin.
Yeah, the adjoining cabin. Kazuma's diary has been entered into the court record.
Alright. So, I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being, at least. Do you have somewhere to go? As it happens, the victim's writings in his diary have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And if I am still too long, the seasickness takes hold. Oh, I suppose. You're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to? Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds revel at stagnation. We crave mental exaltation. Exaltation, I mean. So yes, I intend to investigate. Hence the truth will become clear soon enough.
Do you think perhaps that we could go with you?
No, that would be somewhat complicated.
But why?
A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about this. It's been 5 minutes since we last saw this animation. Oh, these.
After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter. No?
There's no point trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place.
Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point.
Oh. Oh, are the brain cells knocking together? You must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago.
Dear me, you are clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing.
Okay. Is he gaslighting me?
No, he said suspect, not
Yeah,
culprit.
okay, fair.
Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too. You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange. I wouldn't have said you had the face of a criminal, you know. Not really.
So, what, were you looking at my knees before? Some great detective you are.
Well, anyway, that was then, and this is now.
What do you mean?
What I mean, sir, is this. If you are the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate.
Now he's just being plain rude. And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. His sense of humour is as twisted as his name. What a doofus!
Hodo-san, what are you standing there for?
Hmm?
You must go and investigate the cabin next door as well.
Aren't you forgetting something? What about these, for God's sake?
Hey!
Break the fucking cuffs with your suplex, please.
After Cosmo-sama spent this dying moment struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up?
What was the thing I said before? There's no way I can, okay.
You're just going to roll over and accept your fate?
As if you gave me any choice in the rolling over part. I think we still have some investigation to finish off in here first, don't we?
We have a man to talk to, yes.
Yeah. Let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for a chance to slip next door.
Idea.
I'm doing the same pose as you. The situation doesn't look good for me, but there are still things I can do to help myself. And I owe it to Kazuma to do everything I can to find a way out of this. And bring the real culprit to justice.
Yeah, the way they play that animation a lot, it's pretty clear that this was a 3DS game at first. Anyway. Oh?
Is that... Wait, was it a 3DS game at first?
Yes, but the original 3DS release is only released in Japan.
Okay. There he is. It took a while for the bell ring to work.
Is something wrong, Naruhodo-san?
Oh, no, it's just that crewman's standing by the door. I'm not feeling like I've seen him somewhere before.
Oh yes, you're right. He does look familiar. Excuse me, sir?
Yes, what can I do for you? I recognize that face, but it can't be. It is.
I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonaga.
There he is.
Oh, come on, not on the sleeve.
Hello again. What are you doing here? I think that should be my line. I was so stunned when I saw you, my heart stopped.
Nearly stopped, I hope.
No, actually did. Thankfully, the medic on board is good at revivals. Not so good at autopsies, but revivals he's top-notch. Anyway, I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew and board this ship. Again?
You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector.
If there's anything I can do to help you, please ask. I'd never expected to see this man on board, let alone again. But perhaps his presence can help me out of this hopeless situation. I want to speak to this dude first, because he's been lingering there. Oh.
Yeah.
Excuse me? What? I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Would you mind if I investigated a little outside? Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it's not true, I see. Sorry? The criminal asking prison guard to help him escape? Very funny. We're in the middle of the sea, there's no chance of me escaping. Niet. You stay in this cabin until next port, then it is up to Hong Kong police to decide what they do with you. You stay! Alright. There's no point in trying to appeal to this man's better nature, that's for sure. Well, that was worth it.
Yep, well. Anyway.
Can I not present it? Oh. Oh, right, I'm doing the wrong thing. Inspector, can I show you this? What the? Is that a fabled Imperial Yume University pin badge? I'm not sure if it's really fabled exactly, but... So you're a genuine student, then? Sorry? Nothing like me with my regular schooling. You're something much greater. Is that what you were trying to say? Do you want to fight, you little shit? Ouchie's not here, you're the next best thing. Can I have my patch back, please? This is high sea rules, bitch. Oh, this is the paper seal that was stuck over the wardrobe doors this morning, isn't it? That's right, to try to stop the cabin steward opening it up and discovering me. Wouldn't it have been better to write it in English if you didn't know Russian? Maybe, but Ofuda paper amulets like this are a part of our culture, Inspector. And I thought if I made it look creepy enough, people would be too scared to want to look inside. It isn't easy being a stowaway, is it? Have you seen this photograph yet, Inspector?
Dear, are you alright, Inspector?
Yeah, sorry. I'm fine. I was hoping to hide my upset with a fit of coughing and spluttering. I'm usually very good at it. But trying to stifle my feelings seems to have stifled my cough this time.
It's all so sad.
Sogi-san was such a promising young man. The Empire had such high hopes for him. I had such high hopes for him, even though I'm just a detective.
We're all gonna miss you, Kazuma. I'm gonna get on with the questions, because otherwise we'll be here for hours.
Fair enough.
So, what are your special orders this time, Inspector?
Yes, and why are you dressed as a member of the crew?
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I take full responsibility. For what? My orders were to act as Asogi-san's bodyguard. Oh. It was Minister of Justice Jigoku who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated. Assassinated? How could that even have been a possibility? Well, it fucking happened. I'm not sure. But these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest powers. Minister Jigoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities. This is incredible.
I don't believe it. Kazuma-sama was assassinated?
Obviously, we couldn't give Asogi-san a visible security escort. Which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew.
I see.
And I didn't take my eyes off him the entire time we've been on board, from morning until night, every day. But I never imagined it would happen here, inside his own cabin, not here on the first-class deck. I failed miserably at my assignment, and Asogi-san is dead as a result. I'm a disgrace. All I can do is humbly apologize. Inspector? So if there's anything at all that I can do to help now, just say the word. We're doing what we can to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves. I thought you might be. You didn't do it, did you? You're not the killer? Of course not!
We'd really like to investigate the cabin next door.
Yes, so we'd need to be allowed out of this cabin. I'm sorry. What? What? You've been deemed a risk to the ship's safety. If you move to even touch the handle of the cabin door, that stormy-looking seaman over there would surely snap your neck in two. I suppose I'm not just a stowaway now, they think I'm a murderer as well. Would it be possible to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm going to need something persuasive.
What do you mean?
If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example, I'd do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I'd lay my life on the line if I had to. But I don't see... I already know exactly what evidence.
There may be a way.
No, what? Really?
Think of how you tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san. By presenting me with a piece of evidence that you already had in your possession.
Evidence?
It's just the same as when you're in court. You must have done it many times during your trial. Simply select the present panel and choose some evidence that Inspector Hosonaga could use.
So, evidence that would give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin, is it? Alright, yes, I think I might know what we can use. Let's see if I can present the detective with the evidence he needs to persuade the captain. Which, I mean, I know it's the diary, but also I kind of want to see what he has to say about these. Can I show you this newspaper, Inspector? I'm sorry, but I can't read Russian very well. Oh, no, that's alright. I know what it says. So you read Russian? You think you're better than me? Wow, I was actually on the money, huh?
Yeah.
So you just wanted to point out your university-level linguistic talents, is that it? Sorry? Nothing like me with my regular schooling. You're something much greater. Is that what you're trying to say? Sorry, forget I mentioned it. It's gonna be the same. Yeah.
Damn. All right. I mean, it is the same newspaper. So
Yeah, I know,
makes sense,
but
I guess.
still, he might be like, I don't know. It was worth a look. What's that? It's Kazuma's diary.
Before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary.
Strange in what way?
He wrote, well, it looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
So he got snaked, maybe. I don't know. The speckled band, that is strange. Yeah, we're still trying to work out what he meant by that, but what I'd like to know is... Don't tell me. The ventilator, is it?
You're very astute, Inspector.
Not as astute as my idol, Herlock Sholmes. That ventilator clearly joins the next door cabin. That's right, so if we can investigate in there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was. Alright then. I can't leave this cabin at the moment. I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next port. The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime you see. I'll have to entrust the investigation to you.
Really? You're willing to do that?
Yes, as long as you don't leave the first-class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs, though. But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders? The captain's an ouchie. Fuck it. I'm a man of my word. And I promise you that I'll lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Hosoki-san safe. This is the least I can do. Thank you.
Seize the moment then, Naruhodo-san. The select move and we can leave this cabin at last.
Move? Alright, let's see what we can find out.
Alright.
Oh, cool. Jesus.
Loud.
Yep. Apologies.
It's all good.
Why the fuck has he set a mousetrap up? Because I know it was him.
Actually, it
Really?
was there in the cutscene, I think. If I'm
Okay.
remembering right. But it was like for half a second, so, I mean, I can't be sure.
I'm finally out of that cabin. I have to admit, this isn't quite what I was expecting. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be, and this is the most luxurious accommodation.
Yes, indeed. Kazuma-sama was being sent on this study tour by the government. That's why he was being put up in a first-class cabin. Even still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in steerage.
Damn. That is... Really? That must be awful. Oh, look over there. That's another crewman keeping watch. And he looks enormous, even if he's sitting down. Why am I saying it like with this intonation?
The door next to him leads to the second-class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in here who shouldn't.
I suppose. Like people in handcuffs?
Naruhodo-san, you look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. I would have thought you'd be used to the ship by now. We've been at sea for 2 weeks already.
I was in a cupboard. Well, yeah, I know, but the thing is... I was inside Kazuma's trunk when I first came aboard. And ever since then, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe.
It must have been a very trying time for you.
Please, don't give me that pitying look.
Shall we look around?
Yeah. This looks like a plan of the SS Baraya. Shows each deck, look.
The Bodia is a large-scale steamship with a triple-skinned hull. What a marvel of engineering.
Well, it's been playing on my mind for a while now, actually, but... How is it that such a huge lump of metal doesn't just sink to the bottom of the ocean?
Oh, that's really quite simple, Naruhodo-san.
It is?
Well, consider the Japanese archipelago.
The islands of Japan.
Yes, they're not metal, but they are enormous lumps of earth, many, many times larger than this ship. And they don't sink, do they? They've been floating happily on the sea since the gods created them.
Yeah, but I think broadly speaking, if you were to try and swim underneath them, you wouldn't be able to because they'd... Wait. Do they float?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I suppose so. I don't know, that feels like a stretch.
Ah, a trap for catching mice.
Yeah, we have plenty of those back home in Japan. Although they seem to be using a lump of chalk or something as bait.
Let me see. Yes, I think that's what is called cheese. It's made from the milk of cows.
Cheese? I wonder what that tastes like.
You can't eat it, Naruhodo-san. The trap will snap shut on your fingers.
I like to imagine at this point Naruhodo is just like... Ryunosuke's hand is just about to touch the cheese. Really? But... I suppose you're right.
You weren't actually going to try it, were you?
My hand was on it. All I've had to eat for the past couple of weeks is Kazuma's leftovers. And a whole chicken. You don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe.
Or you. I'll find a little snack for you later.
What do you think this is? It's a very pleasing shape, isn't it?
That's the emergency alarm. It's probably best not to touch it.
Again. Again, his hand is just like hovering. Oh, an alarm.
It says press only in times of emergency. It looks as though it sets alarm bells ringing all over the ship, and brings the vessel to a complete stop.
Oh, this I have to
What are you doing, Naruhodo-san? You mustn't touch it!
But this is an emergency situation. Just look at these handcuffs.
You know full well that's not what the alarm is for. If you were to bring this vessel to a standstill for no good reason, you'd be in an even worse situation.
I wish everything would just stop. This ship included.
If you have to do something foolish, at least make it something that doesn't affect anyone else.
Books. That's a huge book on top of the table there, and there's a pen next to it.
Yes, that looks like the ship's log.
Shall we have a little look through it? The right... Oh, sorry, that's you.
Writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded.
You wouldn't expect a rough and ready sailor to have such beautiful handwriting. And nothing. No reaction at all. I thought he might appreciate the compliment.
I'm not sure that rough and ready is much of a compliment, Naruhodo-san, even to a sailor. Anyway, last night's log is mostly blank.
Presumably that means there was nothing to report. Okay, let's hide the rat. How we doing? Maybe about halfway through the.
Doing all right.
Maybe halfway through my water already. Excuse me, but could I ask you something? You want this one because I've got the other one?
Sure. You little stowaway murderer!
That wasn't a good start, was it?
Alright, let me try instead. Good day, Mr. Sailor. I'm sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask something of you?
You little third-class lady's maid!
I wonder what's up with his face. I wonder if that's going to come into play.
Oh.
We seem to have caught this sailor on a bad day, Susato-san.
I am not Sailor. My mother gave me name. The other guy, though, he is just named Sailor. I am Senior Crewman Beef Stroganoff. Yep.
Fuck you! Fuck you, I love it! Whew. Best thing is just to avoid eye contact, I think. Mr. Stroganoff, about the first-class cabin area.
Here we are in finest part of Bodia steamship for very important persons.
What sort of very important persons?
Government officials, kings and queens traveling in secret, many important persons. That is why I am always guarding this place.
Gosh, that's amazing.
But somehow I let stupid stowaway inside. I want to pick you up and throw you in ocean, but Stroganoff is not animal.
Your eyes are a nice shade of blue. Thank you.
If I may, I was wondering... Is the cabin next to Mr. Asogi's currently occupied?
Oh, good question.
Ah!
Susato-san, did you understand that?
It sounded like da. I think it's probably Russian for yes, or no.
Genius.
It is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation.
Well, it sounds like there's somebody in the next door cabin at least.
Yes, it's tantalizing.
Ooh. Ooh. Could you tell us who's traveling in the cabin next to Mr. Asogi's?
His name is Mr. Grimsby Roylott, or Grimsby Roylott, I don't know which one. He is very important Western gentleman.
Grimsby Roylott. A Western gentleman.
Do not think about it. He has nothing to do with murder of student boy. Which means he is definitely involved somehow.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the fact that there was something hanging from the ventilation, I mean... yeah. How can you be so sure about that?
Mr. Roylott is authentic Western gentleman. Such a man would have no interest in lonely student from insignificant Far Eastern islands.
Why do I always get the racist ones?
authentic. It's gonna be the fucking Russian dude, isn't it? It's gonna be Villain Bolshevik under a pseudonym. That's what they mean by authentic, in quotation. That was harsh.
Could you tell us when Mr. Roylott came aboard?
That is not your business.
Come to think of it, even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks now, and I've been in Kazuma's cabin the entire time, I've never once heard anything from the next door cabin, or even felt like there's anyone there.
Well, presumably, since this gentleman is occupying one of the first-class cabins, he must be rather important. Is that right?
That is not your business.
And I just want to try going... Oh, that's not what I thought would happen. I thought I'd be able to show on my badge. Are you one watch here all the time, Seaman Stroganov?
All time. So criminals like you cannot come in. Or get out.
I wonder, could you tell us anything about last night at all?
It is sad about student boy.
Were you on watch last night as well?
Of course.
And did you notice anything at the time? Anything unusual?
Niet.
Susato-san, did you understand that?
It was clearly a no.
I saw nothing unusual. Nothing at all.
I'm swiftly going from like Russian to Wario.
Nice. You're dancing the Wario Russian tightrope. And you didn't hear any strange noises or sense anything was wrong in some way.
I said no.
You didn't. Sorry! I'm not so sure. I could have sworn that he wouldn't catch my eye for a moment there. Ooh.
This is enough. I cannot say more now.
Oh.
It's time for me to report to Captain. You must return to cabin.
Yes, alright.
Locate to second class area and staying locked at all times. You escape when the lobster whistles on top of the mountain. Or, as English say, when the pigs fly.
Yeah, I understand.
Good. Now we can investigate this area properly. Shall we?
Definitely. What else is there to investigate? Oh. I mean, first of all...
We can actually look through the thing, yeah. That's the way to the second class area of the ship. Is something wrong?
I was thinking about making a run for it, just for a moment. Things aren't exactly going well for me.
I might be wrong, but I imagine the moment you reach for the handle of the door, that burly seaman would surely shoot you dead.
He has a name.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. Perhaps I went a little too far there.
No, I started it with my talk of running away. And there's no way I could run away while Kazuma's death remains a mystery anyway. Are we going to get blamed for every murder in this game? Don't tell me. The book on top of the table there is really is huge. There's a pen with it too.
Yes, I'm sure it's the ship's log.
Should we have a little look through it?
Writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded. We read this part
Yeah.
already.
Blah, 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 blah.
Anyway, look here. Last night's log is mostly blank.
Presumably that means there was nothing to report. Okay. Nothing there. Can't mess with the alarm still. Can't play with the cheese. This is it. This is the cabin next to ours. The one the ventilator connects to.
Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote they saw a speckled band emerging.
Maybe whoever's in this cabin can help solve that particular mystery. I doubt it. Let's ask. If who I think is in there is in there. Knock knock.
No answer. We're out of luck, it seems. There's no one in there to help with our inquiries.
How annoying.
Oh, a scream.
What was that? It came from inside the cabin.
That's a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman.
Okay, so that was her luck then. Stand aside. Oh.
Oh, stand aside! I'm about to break this door down.
Okay.
I guess it wasn't me.
It wasn't. I guess it wasn't me.
Mr. Sholmes!
I shan't be stopped. When the fit is on me, I revel in kicking doors off their hinges.
Please, wait, Mr. Sholmes. The door doesn't appear to be bolted.
It doesn't. And how the deuce can I dispatch this muscular urge? What prey can I kick? Welcome back, Poke.
Welcome back, Poke. Did you have fun cutting the veggies? I think we should go in. There's no time to think about stress relief. Ooh, who wants this?
I mean, I already have Sholmes and Sasato here,
Yeah,
so you can take it if you want.
Okay, fair point. Who are you? A Western gentleman? This man looks Russian to me. No.
Not quite.
We heard a woman scream. A woman? Don't be absurd. As you can see, there's nobody but me in this cabin. True, this old man does appear to be the only person in here. But in that case, who just screamed? Get out, all of you, now!
Please excuse the intrusion, but you're Mr. Grimesby Roylott, I believe.
Oh, yes, that's me, and you are?
I'm the one and only, the actual Herlock Sholmes. You've heard of me, no doubt.
No.
I'm a great detective among great detectives, one who adorns the covers of popular magazines, no less. I assure you, you may trust me completely.
The man used that magazine like a business card. A detective? I do not trust detectives.
We distinctly heard a scream emanating from within these walls. But there wouldn't appear to be a lady concealing herself within the wardrobe this time. So, might I be so bold as to ask you to open that small traveling case?
Oh, you blessed idiot. Well, don't be stupid. How could anyone fit in a small trunk like that?
Well, it's quite fashionable these days, is it not? Traveling inside one's trunk.
Don't look at me. Oh.
Oh.
Oh my! Did you see that, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yeah, the case just shook. Leave, no. Otherwise, I'll call the steward with my scissors. So, this is Kazuma's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby Roylott. There's no doubt about it. The strange Russian man is hiding something.
I couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can find some clues before that burly sailor returns.
Mr. Royal, what do you make of this? Listen, do you know who I am wearing? Do you know why I am wearing these dark glasses? No, not really. So I do not have to look at things I do not want to look at. Do you understand me? Wish I could point out that you can still see things, even when wearing sunglasses, but his chilly air has frozen my lips shut. Just gonna go out on a limb. Yeah! We have this Russian newspaper here. I had the same newspaper in my cabin. Maybe they give it to all first-class passengers. Well, neither of us speak a word of Russian, so we can't read it at all. Would you mind telling us what this article is about? If you do not speak Russian, you do not need to know what it is saying. Ugh, Russia must be a cold, cold place. Okay, well that was my big idea.
Well,
Mr. Royal, we'd like to talk to you about something. No. Oh. I do not want to talk. Leave my cabin now. Oh, this is going terribly.
we're not getting anywhere here.
I agree. But there may be someone else who can help. Perhaps that great detective could get somewhere with Mr. Roylott. I'll keep pushing all the same. Mr. Roylott would like to talk to you about... No.
Yeah, they're all the same right now.
Okay. What do you think you're doing? This is my cabin. Get out!
Let me just have a quick look inside your traveling case, perhaps.
No.
What a pity. I think we're out of luck.
I think you're right.
There doesn't appear to be anything more we can do.
Oh, I agree. But there may be someone else who can help. Perhaps that great detective could get somewhere with Mr. Roylott.
Yeah, we can't really do anything
Yeah.
without this, and they're gonna keep pushing us though.
Do you have a moment, please, Mr. Sholmes?
You need only address me as Sholmes.
That's what I just did, isn't it? Well, Mr. Sholmes, what were you doing in there?
Why, I was resting, of course.
Unexpected Sholmes.
Resting? Indeed, I was contemplating our sea voyage from the confines of this wardrobe whilst waiting. Waiting for the inevitable time that you would need to call my great powers of detection into service. Oh! It would seem that the hour is upon us now. The time has come! Am I mistaken?
Well, no, actually, you're spot on for once.
Observe closely. Our Russian host in this cabin, Mr. Roylott, is clearly trying to hide something. And do you know it is the most effective weapon to use against a Russian hiding a secret?
Oh god, here it comes.
Why, the truth, of course.
Oh, okay.
Though it should be pointed out that such methods are not exclusively for the Russians.
Right.
Can you imagine how the Russian will react when the secret he guards so closely is exposed? Would you like to witness it? Oh, yes, please! Well then, what you're about to see may well astound you. For I am about to apply my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case. This man be a more hackneyed portrayal of a dubious Russian?
He's not wrong. What?
From time to time, it occurs to me. Is the fellow dubious on account of his Russianness, or Russian on account of his dubiousness?
We almost had it. We almost had him there. I really don't think either of those things should be occurring to you, or anyone.
Yeah, that's right. And Mr. Sholmes. I know this man's beard and dark glasses are hard to ignore, especially on first meeting, but I once read... It is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment. I must have complete silence.
What are you doing? Why are you peering? Oh, I thought they said peeing. Jesus. Why are you peering at my face like that?
I'm shitting in your chimney. Just as I thought. Yes, I've quite made up my mind now.
I don't even have a chimney. Whose chimney are you shitting in?
That is not important currently. There can be no other explanation that accommodates all the facts. Mr. Roylott, I have reached two incontrovertible conclusions.
What? What do you mean?
Number one, your true identity is that of a villain. Using those shears, you're about to end the existence of something most dear. Are you not?
Don't.
And number two, the other conclusion I have drawn.
I was half expecting him to just be like, wait a minute, where'd the scissors go? He hasn't learned object permanence yet.
You are, at this very moment no less, in the midst of committing a most grievous crime. Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you realize you have been discovered. Does it not?
Ugh.
Oh, Naruhodo-san, I never imagined I would witness one of Mr. Sholmes' great deductions with my own eyes.
That was a great deduction?
Nothing can deceive Mr. Sholmes. In a single glance, he can deduce all there is to know about a person.
What? What ineffable twaddle! Beautiful.
Oh yes, I've read about it countless times in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes. And now I've experienced the astonishing impact of his great deduction firsthand. This is like a dream come true.
I can hardly believe it, but all the colour has drained from Mr. Roylott's face. It looks like somehow both of Mr. Sholmes' conclusions were right. How could you?
How could I possibly know such things, you wish to say? Very well then, I shall elucidate. I shall explain how it was that I arrived at this pair of conclusions. So, do I cordially invite you upon a journey of logical discovery? Let us board the train of reasoning.
Choo
Oh, is it time for the thing?
Huh?
Is it time for the thing?
I don't know.
Put plainly, let's work together through my deductions together.
Are we gonna have... Ooh! The game is afoot.
Game is afoot.
Topic 1, old man's identity.
So, the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Roylott, obviously what catches the eye in the first place. Is the enormous pair of shears in your hand.
Oh, fuck.
Now we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement?
I want to know what's in his pocket here.
The answer, of course, is staring us in the face. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the copious beard you sport.
Ooh.
Now, moving on. The question then begged is this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of this magnificent beard, Mr. Roylott? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. Regard, if you will, this morning's newspaper. In particular, the fascinating front page article.
Oh, dude, we already tried this.
Which it would appear you have read also, Mr. Roylott.
Well, there goes that answer. Okay, thank you.
I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. In translation, the headline reads, Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. As you cannot fail to observe, the subject of the article possesses an extremely copious beard. Having known the article yourself, you decide to remove your incriminating facial hair before it gave you away. In short, your true identity is beyond doubt. You are the fearsome Russian revolutionary himself, Villain Bolshevik. Not that I've heard of you myself, you understand?
Conclusion, a revolutionary on the run. 22. Wrongdoing.
Now, as for my second conclusion, you are at this very moment on the brink of committing a most grievous crime.
Ugh.
And the proof of this crime? Over there. Oh yes, Mr. Roylott. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see.
Ugh.
And I assure you the eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies with it where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes, yes, that's traveling case. It is time, I think, that the case be opened and its contents laid bare.
No, I refuse.
What could you possibly be concealing inside, we ask? By my estimation, a young lady, perhaps. One slight enough to fit therein.
Or a fucking snake. Don't be absurd.
And what, pray, would be the identity of this young lady in the traveling case? Dear me. We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless coup d'oeil betrays you. I always forget how to say that. I think that's right, though.
I have no
Once
idea.
again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason you refuse to open your traveling case can equally be found in the pages of this newspaper. Or there is another most stimulating article. If we turn from the fleeting revolutionary to the back page. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Such a headline can lead us to but one conclusion. Your crime is that of abduction. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlova.
Conclusion, kidnapping of a young ballerina.
Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this Russian enigma. Elemensky!
Love that for him.
Good, bro. Good shit. I'm gonna take a drink of water for that.
Yep. You more than earned it. Jesus Christ. Susato-san, that wasn't one of the great deductions I've been hearing so much about, was it?
Well, the stories are full of Mr. Sholmes' brilliant deductions, you know. But that did seem a little different somehow.
Excuse me, Mr. Sholmes, could you come over here for a moment?
Ray, what can I do for you?
It's about your deductions. Would you mind?
Not at all. Go on.
Well, to start with, there's the newspaper article. I think we had the same discussion before, but... these two men look nothing like each other.
Ah, yes, I recall a discussion earlier, and at the time I believe I told you that the man is a revolutionary, well able to revolutionize his own appearance. Yes, I'm still clinging to this. In fairness to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Royal does look more like this man than you do.
Oh, we've got art of him. We've got the fucking court record portrait art.
But he is not in the court record, so...
No, I know, but it kind of suggests to me that he will be. I don't know. That's not the point. That's racial profiling. And another thing. The part about him abducting the ballerina.
Indeed, a truly startling revelation. At first glance, the case would appear too small to accommodate a young woman.
Not just at first glance, it is too small, clearly! You'd be lucky to fit a five-year-old child into that case, even if you pushed really hard.
I don't suppose the missing ballerina is a 5-year-old child, is she? You mean you don't know? No, the young lady is 15.
That's like 10 more! No, I didn't, how could I know?
Well, if she's 15, then 10 years worth of her would be poking out from the case. Some years ago, I read something pertinent, I believe. A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain aliveness in their bodies.
Vinegar?
It's a sour bunch. It would surely be simplicity itself to contort oneself. Simplicity itself to contort oneself into the confines of that small case. Oh dear, you might be thinking of contortionists in the circus, Mr. Sholmes.
This whole thing is turning into a circus.
Naruhodo, something's occurred to me about Mr. Sholmes' deductions just now.
Not even the fun sort of circus, like, you know, in Ace Attorney 2. Never mind. I don't think Arnold Droid can respond poke. They're a robot.
Man.
But they'd probably say yes.
I think his powers of observation are, well, magical. His eyes cut to the heart of a matter almost instantly.
Oh my god.
It's just where he directs his attention and his logic that seem a little off.
Your idea of a little may be a little off itself, Mr. Sato.
It's just one or two keywords in his deduction that seem to let him down.
Even in Hamster, by the way.
So I was wondering if we might perhaps tactfully switch them for alternatives. What do you think?
Switch some keywords in his deductions.
Yes, but very tactfully. I feel sure if we could do that, we'd unlock the true genius of Mr. Sholmes' great deduction. Precisely the thought that was going through my own mind.
Of course it was. This man is a lot of work.
At times I wonder how anyone puts up with me.
It's not that funny.
You, my good fellow.
Sorry?
Take a moment to look at your wrists.
Again. My wrists? Oh!
Where are your handcuffs?
Huh? How did...
I felt they may hinder your ability to follow me in our dance of deduction.
believe it!
Mr. Sholmes, you're a marvel! Don't worry, I shall restore the shackles to your wrists when we are finished.
Oh my god. I'm not worried. In fact, I'd rather stay like this.
So, let's begin. Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his Logic and Reasoning Spectacular.
Ooh. Course correction! Hold it, Mr. Sholmes.
So yeah, welcome to another new mechanic in this game.
So the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Roylott, obviously what catches the eye in the first place is the enormous pair of shears in your hand.
Wow, Sholmes sure sounds like a native Brit, just like Princess Zelda. Wow.
Now we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement? The answer, of course, is staring us in the face. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the copious beard you sport.
Oh.
Fuck. Bollocks, I mean. I'm not sure. Would you really use shears like that to cut off a beard?
I doubt that's something I'll ever have to worry about. It doesn't quite sit right with me, though.
It doesn't seem that you're sitting right with Mr. Roylott either.
Which means, I suppose, the deduction is wrong.
Let's try to search a key word here, Naruhodo-san, and see if it helps matters.
You can befriend the bot, Poke. They're just not very good at replying to direct direct statements that aren't preceded by an exclamation mark and already exist as a command. I just said a lot of nonsense words, sorry. Alright, but how?
I think we should start by taking a long, hard look at Mr. Roylott.
I wonder if it's really his beard that he intended to use those shears on.
Exactly. If we do manage to find something that seems to fit the sense of Mr. Sholmes' deductions better...
Then what?
Then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Naruhodo-san.
Why am I the one to do something about this? Well, anyway, let's see if there's anything we could even use to switch around in that last sentence. What exactly was Mr. Roylott really going to use those enormous shears for? Oh! Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have used the wrong voice for this guy entirely.
Yes!
Well, he could have been putting on a voice.
Yeah, true. You are on the verge of using the shears to cut away the golden locks you sport.
Indeed, you have identified the precise detail I was intending to expose. Such lush golden hair suddenly does not befit an old man.
You're not a man at all. You're a woman. And judging from the length and sheen of your hair...
One still very much in her youth.
Oh no. If only I'd managed to cut off my hair, no one would have suspected.
Question then begged is this: why would you desire to rid yourself of these magnificent locks? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm sure it needs no further clarification.
Turn it over, Sholmes.
The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary.
Well, that was a shock. I had no idea that old man was really a young woman in disguise. Did you? What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Yes, it was a surprise, Naruhodo-san. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Sorry?
You look like you're in your element as you dance around the room deducing the facts of Mr. Sholmes.
I'm just doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun or anything. This is strictly business, not strictly cum.
Yes, I understand. Say no more.
That is what he said, isn't it? Yeah. Well, anyway, let's focus on this next part of Mr. Sholmes' deduction, shall we? The evidence that he's picked out doesn't fit the facts at all now.
No, that's true, given that Mr. Royla is actually a woman.
Exactly. He, or rather she, can't possibly be this merciless revolutionary.
I suppose it's because the deduction as a whole has taken a different direction now.
It's because she's a merciless ballerina. Yeah.
Let's switch the evidence for something else. Something that fits the facts as we now understand them.
For some reason, this woman needed to try to hide her true identity. I feel as though I've either read or heard about a young woman in a situation like that recently. Alright, I'll do my best.
Yes!
Yes! The evidence that reveals your true identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina.
That's right. You've hit the nail on the head. Renowned the prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. It would appear we are finally able to address you by your true name.
Yes, because your true identity is that of the Novovich Ballet's prima ballerina.
Miss Nikolina Pavlova.
Ah! Oh! I know it's just hair, but Jesus Christ. I hope it's just hair. You're right. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. But please, I beg you, don't tell anyone. Ballerina on the run. It's Pavlova, easy as pie. You missed an interesting name earlier, Hamster.
Now, as for my second conclusion...
Which actually, is he in the court record?
He should be.
Beef Stroganoff.
Beef Stroganoff. Love to see it. Anyway. You are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. And the proof of this crime, over there.
Richard Schlong.
Oh, yes, Miss Pavlova. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see.
Nah.
And I assure you, the eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, in that traveling case.
This woman is the ballerina, and she's right in front of our eyes. So clearly she can't be inside that traveling case as well.
No, that's right. It seems he wasn't abducted at all.
In which case, what is the crime the young woman is apparently committing? I can see I'm going to have to step in and fix the great detective's mistake again.
You seem to look pleased now, Hoda-san. Not from your tone of voice, though. Do you like the idea of having another chance to dance around with Mr. Sholmes?
I miss Kazuma. Stop it. Anyway, there must be something else here that shows what this woman was up to. Oh, wee. Wow, look at this dazzling tiara.
I've never seen anything like it. Are those real diamonds, do you think? Oh, Naruhodo-san, try it on!
Yes! I mean, what? Me? Isn't it usually girls who wear tiaras? Wouldn't you like to try it on? Dude.
I think Sholmes would look great in it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly. It's far too beautiful.
Why does this tiara look familiar? I feel like I've seen it somewhere recently. No more gender.
Yes!
No more gender. Sholmes took it all.
The proof of your crime is surely this tiara. Ah. I believe this tiara... Oh, sorry.
Is worn on stage by dancers in the Novovich Ballet, is it not?
I need to read the names first before just jumping in assuming it's me.
Yeah. Indeed. It would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in this newspaper article. The reporting is to be believed. It's an item worth 20,000 rubles. In summary,
The crime you have committed is theft. Oh no.
yes, you left your ballet troupe, unlawfully taking their precious tiara with you.
Ah! I have no one, no family, no friends. I am all alone and I need money. But I did not steal the tiara. It was a present from, how do you say, an Earl of Prussia. It belongs to me. This girl's only 15 years old and she's run away all by herself. She must have been extremely lonely. Alright, I will tell you everything. There is no point to hiding it now.
Ah, come, let us not be hasty.
What?
There remains one unsolved mystery about you.
Mystery? What do you mean?
You have staunchly refused to open this traveling case of yours in our present. It is reasonable to conclude, therefore, that there exists some reason why you wish it to remain closed. Is that not so, Miss Pavlova? My dear girl, there is no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention. Indeed, I have a very good idea of the contents of your case, even before I have ever laid eyes on them. Dear me. We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless good oil betrays you. Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the books on the shelf.
He's completely changed tack with his deduction now.
I think Mr. Sholmes is adapting his logic to the changing circumstances, don't you?
Maybe, but why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into all of this? It's just a wild guess, surely.
Oh, do you think so?
Well, it doesn't seem likely the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case. Would have been written in a book that doesn't even belong to her. I don't know, Hamster.
Yes, it's true, but still. I mean, I looked up the words last time. I can do it again. Miss Pavlova certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself. It means a glance that's taken in a comprehensive view.
Okay. Makes sense in the context then, I guess.
Yeah.
Then there has to be another reason why she won't open her case. And it must be somewhere in the same area, if that's where her gaze was involuntarily drawn.
I agree. That's the only answer.
Whatever she has hidden inside that case should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookcase. I think the context was just him saying, was Holmes just saying, you're looking over there gives it away or something.
He's a very fancy boy. Anyway.
Jesus. Whoa.
Oh, this one's fast.
Not the books. Just want to open it. Oh, no, I know what it is.
Yes!
Because I already have theories about what it is in the case, don't I? Yes. The reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
Inside that case of yours is something forbidden from the carriage of this vessel. That is the real reason why you refuse to open it, thus revealing its contents.
As we've seen, the trunk wobbles from time to time. But no weapon or other dangerous item would move of its own accord.
Which leaves but one possibility, Miss Pavlova. Inside your traveling case...
Fuck's sake, hamster. Is the last item listed as
both of us.
Yeah, it is both
Says
of us.
forbidden in the vessel's rules of passage.
A pet! I have been, how you say, fucked. Well, no, could have worded that better. Possession of a prohibited animal. Look at these two!
Elementary. We did it.
Yeah! Look at these two bromos. So, clearly you aren't who you said you were. No, I am not Grimsby Roylott. I don't know what PH is, hamster. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. Everything you said was correct.
You absconded during one of your ballet company's performances in order to escape your homeland. Later that same night, you stole aboard this vessel.
Oh, right, okay. Which couldn't have been easy. The Barrier is a huge steamship with a vast crew. Could she really have snuck on board without being noticed?
In order to obscure your true identity, you somewhat recklessly took the guise of an old gentleman.
Oh, so has the record been updated? Why is that always the thing I wonder? Sort of.
She's there.
Yeah, but he's still as well. Oh, okay, he's going to be used as evidence, isn't he?
You intended to sever all links with your past by severing your long hair. Yet to a woman, hair is no trifling matter. My personal recommendation is to leave well alone.
So, if it was just you about to cut off your own hair, who was it that let out the scream we heard from outside the cabin?
That veritable tinkling of a bell? Why, none other than this young lady, naturally.
More like a full set of pipes, if you ask me. I was so scared when I ran away in Shanghai. I was sure they would come looking for me. That's why I decided to, how do you say, disgust myself? So no one would recognize me. Disgust.
As a result, you transformed yourself into that questionable old man? I see.
I put on the fur hat and fake beard. Then just before you came in here, I saw in the newspaper, right on the page, there was a picture of me. I was so frightened, I couldn't stop from screaming. I knew that if I didn't change my appearances completely, they would find me. So I decided to cut all my hair as fastly as possible. I picked up the scissors in my hand and...
At precise moment, we walked in through the annoyingly unlocked cabin door.
I forgot about how pissed he was about that.
Things like that. Things happen like that sometimes, don't they?
Things do indeed happen like that from time to time.
Are those two even talking about the same thing?
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. What exactly do you have inside your traveling case?
You were right. It is my dear friend inside. My only friend in the whole world. Please, don't tell anyone. If the captain finds out, if you say to any of the crew...
Your secret is safe with us, I assure you. But in return, you must tell us, in as much detail as you can muster, about the events of last night.
Yes, alright. I will tell you.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo? Wasn't it something? Mr. Sholmes' great deduction?
Oh, it sure fucking was.
Yeah, it was certainly something, yes. I'm just not entirely sure what. But at least Miss Pavlova has agreed to tell us what she knows. That's incredible.
Indeed, it is incredible.
Fucking hell.
Ah, and one more thing.
Oh, yes? What?
Observe your wrists.
Oh, for fuck's sake. My...
Damn it.
Your hands! They're cuffed again!
What? But how?
True to my word, I have restored your shackles.
When and why?
There's still a shadow of guilt cast over you, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm sorry to say, it can't be helped at the moment.
Can't it? Really?
Anyway, let's listen to what Miss Pavlova has to say. I can't go on not knowing. I have to find out what the speckled band that Kazuma-sama wrote about in his diary really was.
How much longer of the investigation would you say we've got?
We are about to hit it to be continued, if what I'm reading is correct.
Okay. We'll go for that then. Well,
Yeah.
if you're happy to carry on until that point.
Yeah. It shouldn't be too much longer.
Cool. Can I show you this? I'm actually a university student from the Empire of Japan, you see. That means nothing to me. Oh, no, why would it?
Mr. Naruhodo? If you're determined to flaunt your Yume badge, at least choose a Japanese person who might recognize it.
I did, and he got all up in my case about it. Mr. Sato, can I show you this?
Maybe later.
Oh, I can show Inspector Hosonaga too. I did. It did not go well. Let me see. Don't touch! Huh? I will tell you what I know about last night, but please, you must not touch my things. How do you say, forbid it. Oh, sorry.
As well you should be, young man. What vulgar manners you have. Poking around a young lady's private belongings? Neither shall I allow it.
Hypocrite. Okay, well that was all I really want. Actually, no. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I can't interact with anything. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to this one last night? One of the crewmen told me this morning when I was eating breakfast. The man who died, he was a friend of mine. Oh, he kept me locked in a cupboard. That's why we're trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night?
Perhaps you heard a strange noise, for example. Perhaps people talking? Perhaps the ship was absorbed in a wild tempest. Perhaps its steam engine exploded.
Perhaps everyone on board would not have noticed if that had happened. Perhaps everyone on board would have noticed if that had happened.
Miss Pavlova, is there anything you can tell us?
I don't know. I'm sorry, but all I can think about last night was what I had done and whether they would find me. I didn't notice anything that was happening around me. Oh, I see. You've run away from your ballet company, haven't you? The Novovich Ballet. Yes. I am traveling to Great Britain, and from there I want to go to America. I will never dance again. I want to forget everything about the ballet. I will start a new life.
You wish to forget? A challenging proposition. When you have that striking tiara as a reminder.
But the tiara is mine. I need it to live. I have no money of my own. The Novovich Ballet gives us only a little food and water, and we must dance all over the world. I had to run away. I had no choice. If I stayed, it would have killed me.
So you ran away to protect yourself.
Okay, well that Arno droid text is sorry, the Arno droid text is just, that one's fucked. I need to delete that.
Well,
Happens. You're watching Ollie play Game Info. Yes, and the crew of this ship, they have all been kind to me. They let me come on board and they said I could hide on this cabin. Oh, they knew.
If that is indeed the truth, Miss Pavlova. It creates a most intriguing conundrum. Yeah, it does. What do you think about it, Miss Naruhodo?
Me? Oh, well, yes, of course. I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanation. To what conundrum, I'm not sure, but... Thanks, hamster.
Miss Pavlova, allow me to pose you a riddle. According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that you absconded from the ballet. Now, that being the case, it must have been last night that you boarded this vessel. However, the SS Buria stopped by no port last night.
That's it, of course.
So, how is it, pray, that you come to be aboard? Now that I think about it, the crewman outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. It was just after we asked him about when the occupant of this cabin came aboard.
that is not your business.
Yeah, you're right. He did seem to be hiding something. An angel descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to the stage. Sorry, what was that? It is how the Russian newspapers described one of my performances. And that is how I came here too. I descended from the heavens, because I am an angel. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very vivid.
Mr. Sholmes once said, I never resist the touch of the dramatic. It seems Miss Pavlova is the same. A genius descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to detection. Words once said about myself.
Oh my god. He's feeling upstaged.
A quote from a wonderfully extravagant advertisement for the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, in fact.
Yes, Mr. Showy. Anyway, it doesn't look like Miss Pavlova is going to tell us what really happened. So the friend you mentioned is inside your traveling case, is that right?
I don't think animals are allowed on board according to the rules of passage.
Oh, please don't tell any of the crew. It's not a pet. It's a 5-year-old. If they found my precious,
The burly Russians would bestir themselves in unison to throw you and your case overboard, no doubt.
So reassuring, Mr. Sholmes.
But what sort of pet is your friend? Little puppy. It is, isn't it?
Snake. Maybe an adorable little rabbit?
Ha! You credit Russia as a land with small rabbits, do you?
Oh, don't they have small rabbits there then?
You may well ask. I have no idea. You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young ballerina's friends. Isn't it obvious? It must be a chicken!
Strength to strength.
Really? Consider the benefits. A rousing wake-up call, daily fresh eggs. And when adversity strikes, it could satisfy the needs of sustenance.
So, you'd eat your friends. I'll remember that.
Well, it would appear this friend's identity is a closely guarded secret not to be revealed.
She obviously doesn't quite trust us yet. There's something I'd like to show her, I think. Maybe she might be able to shed some light on it. This is the diary of my friend who passed away. His diary? Yes, and he wrote in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. And then a few minutes later, 1:35 a.m. what looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. A speckled band? I don't understand. It's strange, isn't it? But the ventilator he mentions joins to this cabin, you see? It's up there on the wall.
In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together.
Oh.
Miss Pavlova? Has something occurred to you? Does the speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you? Or the whistling sound, perhaps?
No. I don't know anything. Oh. Oh. Knock, knock.
Excuse me, Mr. Roylott.
Yes, what?
That was quick.
Wow, she's fast.
Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to Captain's quarters at once. Please.
Alright, I will come now. What? You must leave. No. Oh, no, it's fine. Don't mind us.
Yes, please don't worry yourself, Mr. Roylott.
Get out!
The passenger said out, or you want me to throw you out?
Looks like we'll have to leave investigating this. We'll have to leave investigating this cabin until later.
Pity.
And so we lost our chance. Having still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin, we were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we were quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside. To be continued.
Right.
Damn.
And I think that's probably a good place to,
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah,
I
don't want to do another 6
I
hours.
don't want to say anything considering what happened with the first case, but I think next time we stream this game, we can finish the second case.
Really? Wow.
Probably. I'm thinking.
Oh.
I'm remembering, I think. But,
God's sake. Let me... Ah!
Go to the options, yeah. There we go.
There we go. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, you don't have to save. Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. Oh, hey, the background. That's cool.
yeah, they changed, like, the last location you were in, which is pretty neat.
That is very pretty neat.
Yeah.
Right. Are you, do you think you are going to stream tonight?
I will, but, I gotta eat dinner first, so...
Okay.
Probably no opportunity for a raid or whatever.
Yep. I'll, find someone else to send a raid over to.
Okay.
Bit of raid, or maybe someone new. Let's try someone new, maybe.
Alright.
Also, while I think about it... Parry required sustenance. Yes! Shockingly, hamster, humans need to eat to live.
Yep.
Yeah, also go... Hang on, why did that not work? Oh, right. Yep, go give Parry a follow. Oh god, they were last playing Kingdom Hearts, I'm so sorry.
Man, it's been a while since my last stream, actually. I'm probably not playing Kingdom Hearts tonight. I think it's gonna be Kirby, but, you know.
Yeah. You gotta rush... You gotta catch up with the retrospective. Gotta finish up the retrospective in time for... thingy.
Yeah, it should be doable.
Yeah, let's, send a raid out to someone new. Right. That is it for me. I'm back on Monday, probably with D&D. Might be quite a week next week, because birthday week, the missus is down. Should be back. Should be good for Friday, though. Okay. I think she's leaving on Thursday, so this should still be able to go ahead.
Alright.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks, Parry, for taking part in this nonsense. Yeah, I'll see you.
It's great.
Huh?
As always, it's a pleasure.
Yeah. Right, now I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.
Alright.
Bye!
See ya. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go get that dinner
Enjoy the
now,
positive
so,
affirmation.